Over and over again, we hear adults, especially dentists, say how candy is bad for us. What if I told you that there are candies that are so bad they were actually banned? Some of those that will be mentioned will have you questioning the thought process of the employees attending the board meetings who agree that these candies belong on the shelves of candy stores. So here are the top 8 candies that were banned for being dangerous or inappropriate. Number 8. Hippie-sippy. The only explanation of the existence of hippie-sippy would be that the 60s were a time of many experiments. The similarities of hippie-sippy to drug use weren't just a coincidence, but were in fact the whole point of the candy. The needle and the syringe replicated the heroin drug culture. To make matters worse, every hippie-sippy came with a button, which had slogans such as, "We sell happiness," and hippie-sippy says, "I'll try anything." Hippie-sippy was removed from stores less than a year after its release. The probability of kids moving on to harder drugs because they look similar to hippie-sippy makes it one of the most inappropriate candies in the world. Number 7. Lucas Mexican Candy. This candy was originated from South America, and it came in the form of a salty-based powder which was intended to be poured into the mouth or even used as seasoning for fruits or lollipops. However, it was seen that some kids began to pour the powder into the form of a line on a table, which was then snorted. What's up with these drug-themed sweets? Surprisingly, the obvious similarities to drug use weren't what got these candies recalled. They also contained twice the amount of the FDA-approved lead quantity. Lead poisoning, even in small amounts, can cause severe implication in mental and physical development of kids, while high exposure can be fatal. Number 5. The lollipop. The case for the lollipop is a bit different as it wasn't actually geared towards kids, unlike the candies that were mentioned before. The lollipop was an adult novelty toy which cost $3. This was very popular among weed lovers as it was designed to add a fruity flavor to the smoke. As it was edible, people were also able to eat it after they've done smoking. But due to it being a candy, it was just a matter of time until it was in the hands of kids. The fact that it was fire resistant added a fire hazard too. The lollipop was soon unavailable in physical stores. Number 4. Toxic Waste Nuclear Sludge Chew Bar. The toxic waste chew bars grew very popular due to the rush of sourness that is experienced as soon as your teeth makes contact with it. However, out of the range of products, the nuclear sludge chew bar was banned in 2011 due to problems with how the candy was made. Surprisingly, this had nothing to do with how they got it to be so sour, but rather how the bar was made. The bars were originally produced in Pakistan where the FDA's code on the lead quantity was violated. It was found that there was almost 3 times the permitted amount of lead in the bars. Therefore, they had to shut the nuclear sludge bar down. Number 3. Kinder Eggs. Out of all the candies that have been and will be discussed in this video, you're most likely to have bought a Kinder Egg one time or another. The chocolate-covered exterior hides a surprise toy waiting to be opened on the inside. You would think that you can't go wrong with a chocolate and a toy in one egg, but the FDA thinks otherwise. All food products that contain embedded non-nutritive objects in them have been banned by the FDA since 1938. The toy presents a choking hazard, and it has been reported that 10 children worldwide have died due to choking on small pieces of the toy. Number 2. Trolley Roadkill Gummy Candy. In 2004, Kraft decided to introduce the Roadkill Gummy Candy. As the name implies, the candies were in the shape of squirrels, chickens, and snakes, with tire tracks running right through the middle of them. This concept put forward by Kraft only lasted 1 year, as it was shut down in 2005 by animal activists protesting against the negative message it conveyed to kids regarding killing animals. Number 1. Candy Cigarettes. Cigarette smoking is responsible for 500,000 deaths in the US alone. A study in 2007 showed that about 30% of smokers have used candy cigarettes when they were young, making this the most inappropriately influential candy ever produced. Candy cigarettes came in packages that resembled normal cigarette boxes. In fact, for a period of time, cigarette manufacturers helped candy cigarettes with the production and branding of the candy. Most candy cigarettes were made out of chocolate, but some of them had sugary smoke coming out of one end, which made the similarities to a cigarette all the more obvious. Adding to the list of problems was the fact that these candies were often seen at the lowest shelves in shops so that they aren't visible to parents. Candy cigarettes were later banned in 2009 by the FDA under the Family Smoking Prevention and Control Act. What do you think the most absurd candy was? Tell us in the comments below. If you enjoyed that segment, don't forget to like, share, and hit that subscribe button. And and turn on the notifications for more Trekonscious Rex mind-chomping thoughts.